minute music looking at Loveless by My Buddy Valentine. You may have only heard this album for the first time recently since it's only just come onto Spotify, because beforehand the band was very keen about keeping control of the selling of their records, CDs and merchandise, probably because they were dropped by their original record label for how much this album cost to make when it was a commercial flop. But the reason this album, but you're probably wondering why this album is acclaimed, and that's because it was one of the foundational albums in the creation of the shoegaze genre, which is pretty much made up of layers and layers of roaring, distorted guitars, but overdubbed in such a way where it becomes ambient and atmospheric and hazy, and that's very much the feel of this album. Roaring, noisy guitars, but distorted and overdubbed in a way where it becomes ambient, warm and nostalgic, just like the album cover, a pink haze. And there are so many artists who are indebted to My Buddy Valentine. You'll hear their influence in the likes of Beach House, Garbage, Japanese Breakfast, M83, Smashing Pumpkins, Slow Dive, Yo La Tengo. We can see why it's a classic of indie. Defo check it out, even though I prefer the follow-up that came a whopping 22 years later, MBV. But this is still fantastically indie, aesthetic, and just bloody listen.